Guys, I dreamt of Mulan 3. This was a two or so years ago dream before the film came out. Or was it after? Anyways, like any other dream, it came out in bits and pieces. But before we start, please like and subscribe, and remember, no matter who you are, remember that you are loved. Excuse my camera or Vroid movement. I'm still trying to understand how to set this camera so it can get my lip syncing. Also, if I'm speaking fluently, it's because I'm reading through a script. I'm gonna try this script thing that they do whenever they tell their stories. Anyways, welcome to Storytime with Ruby. So, about 2 or 3 years back, I had a dream about Mulan 3. Crazy, I know. But since no one liked the film version, except for the song, in my opinion at least, I thought, why not appease you with this? At least, I hope I do. Shit. So it starts out like this. Mulan and Shang had 2 kids, a boy and a girl, about a year or 2 apart. The girl had the height and hairstyle of Lilo, and the boy is pretty chubby in the dream. However, their clothes are like what Mulan wore at the end of part 2, but pink. And the boys' clothes were like Chris Griffin's, but with a hat that had a propeller on top. Anyways, the parents, still fight for China. However, I didn't see the comedians Yao Ling and Chin Po. But if I had to guess, they probably married Mei, Ting Ting, and Sue. And for some reason, I see them working on a farm and living together, too. That's just my opinion anyways. I didn't even see the main comedian Mushu, but I think he babysit the kids, along with this girl, Sharon. I don't know, I think she'd be an important plot to the story, considering she's Mulan's biggest fan, I think. Speaking of which, there will be more female soldiers and Mulan will be their teacher, just like part 2 where she taught those girls a trick or two. However, not all of them will be willing because of the fear of war, and that would be okay with Mulan. In fact, I'm pretty sure she would fear for those girls willing to go to war when they're of age, because she's a mom now and has a daughter of her own, along with Shang, of course. Speaking of the girls, I think they will be fearful of a very dangerous situation and rethink their life choices, just as these 3. By the looks of her children, however, I don't know if they want to continue that legacy or not, but I think Sharon would take over when she's ready. She looks determined and would fit the part. Not to mention she's always with Mulan in every shot of the song. She would fit for the next general, with a few what ifs in her head, but will have a full courage and potential in her to go on. And I know I said she'd be a babysitter, but maybe when things slow down for a while. Oh yeah. And this, I don't know what happened, but in the dream, this is the part that made me remember this dream for a while. Remember that old guy who never liked Mulan, even as Ping? Actually, he never liked anybody. I've forgotten his name. This guy?
And I do not squeal like a girl.
So, there was a massive war against China, and he joins in on the war. Shirtless. Apparently, this guy knows Kung Fu. Did I mention he's shirtless? Damn, he was thin. Anyways, bye!